Hello, my name is Amy Estes, and this is my BUHI social media campaign presentation for the board. In beginning with the marketing campaign, it was important to understand the business goals of BUHI, which were to use a budget each week of anywhere from $500 to $5,000, to use it wisely and entirely each week. Next, they wanted to increase their brand awareness and their brand engagement that would ultimately increase sales by 10% over the previous year. In order to continue the plan, I wanted to create some goals that would align to the business goals, specifically to start out with a social media audit that would identify the top performing platforms that BUHI currently uses, their standing in the social media environment, and then also when is the most popular time to post paid or organic post based off of the analytics that BUHI already had captured. The next would be to create consistent engagement by creating a weekly social media calendar that included the posts, the taglines, hashtags, and the captivating images that would engage with users. That leads into the strategic engagement. And then also to increase those sales by using paid and organic ads, and to create strong KPIs to measure the success of each campaign posts. Here's a sample of the social media calendar that was a very successful campaign for the week. It was a Veterans Day sale. Those seem to be the most successful is when there's a sale, and using a mix of images that either directly notate the sale or show people utilizing the products. Those are the two kinds of images that worked really well, in combination with a strong tagline that included the sale offer. Really seemed to engage with people, and that they reacted to and created that call to action for them to then click on and purchase items and increase revenue. And then the target audience for this campaign was for both men and women, ages 18 to 35. And we really wanted to target on this one the adventurers and the travelers. So in creating the marketing plan, there were several points to identify and create action items for. Firstly was the budget, to again create posts that would align with BUHI's marketing initiatives, and to use those organic and paid posts that coincide with each other, to create a brand awareness by creating posts that have company storytelling, company engagement, activating those influencers, and creating discounts and giveaways. These would also help increase sales by doing giveaways and contests, offering free shipping, customer appreciation sales, and of course, holiday sales. And then the next is increasing reach. We would do that through creating those visually pleasing sponsored posts, activating again the use of influencers, and scheduling posts during the peak performance times that we found in the social media audit. The platforms that were decided upon that we found were the most beneficial and popular for BUHI would be Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. They had the audiences that aligned with BUHI's target audience. Lastly, it's important in the plan to evaluate the efficiency of each post by the KPIs that are put in place, such as conversion rate, engagement, and impressions, and using the tools that the social media platforms provide to really analyze them and make adjustments each week on the plan based on those findings. Next is to begin the simulation, where we create posts, schedule them at the appropriate times, measure them for success, and then utilize those top performing platforms, and then identify the influencers whose audience aligns with the target audience, and use this in the simulation plan to create successful campaigns. Here are the results of the simulation. So we start with impressions, where we gain about 6.8 million impressions. On the charts to the right, I pulled out and identified the influencer campaign And then the individual platform indicators are based off of the paid and organic posts. So you can see the influencer definitely had the most impact on impressions, while Instagram was the top performer for paid and social media strategies. The highest ranking from impressions was the use of a mega influencer who took over the social media campaign and promoted BUHI products. Next is engagement. You'll again see influencer was the strongest indicator for impact on the engagement. We increased likes, clicks, shares, page followers, and other. And you can see also again, Instagram was definitely a higher performer. A really big boost for engagement was a promotion during Thanksgiving for traveling and also with that mega influencer again. For revenue, we had a total of $311,930, which is a 9% conversion rate and a 570 ROI. So the revenue turned out really good in comparison to the budget spent of $46,500. But you can see a shift here in that the influencers impact the revenue much less than the individual platforms, and Instagram was definitely the highest platform, most successful again with that holiday sale and having those sales within there. The following is our images and taglines that were successful in the campaign. However, we did encounter a crisis where there was some negative press related to factory workings overseas, but we were able to overcome that by creating an authentic message that spoke to our audience and showed our vulnerability and sincere apologies through a messaging from the CEO and alternative auxiliary post throughout each of the affected social media platforms. Overall, the campaign was a success. We reached the goals that we intended out to set, and we also averted a crisis. So I hope the board appreciates the findings and also thinks that it was a success. Thank you.